And so you must start the live stream with this face.
No, we gotta do live stream frozen face.
Okay, wait.
We better not do that too long. People will actually tune in and go, "Well, wait, it's frozen. I'm leaving."
I want to do it for like 5 minutes.
Welcome,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What day is it today? May 25th.
Yep. Oh, I was going to say Friday. No,
No,
not
you're thinking ahead. Because,
Thursday.
and I know why you're thinking ahead, because you want it to be Saturday for our cheat day, but it's not yet. It's coming, though. Thursday, May 25th, 2017, Planet Earth friends. Welcome into the chat room. Hello to all our friends.
Hello. Hello, Diana Nicole. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Green Moon, Looney Moon Cat.
Green Moon Cat. Marcy.
Hello, Marcy.
Debbie, Stacy, Diana, Yesenia.
Yesenia.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
How's everybody doing this lovely Thursday night? It's been raining for literally 24 hours straight today. We've had there's been flooding in certain parts of our city, and it's been nuts.
Yeah, I don't think it's stopped. It really hasn't stopped.
No.
And it's supposed to keep raining all week.
24
the rest of
hours,
the week.
yeah.
Yeah. Hello,
Jill,
Jessica, Zigrid. I'm sorry if that's wrong.
Julia, hey guys,
Hello,
what's up?
Julia. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
How's everybody doing
Hello,
tonight?
hello, friends.
And friends, if you can please let us know, like as usual, if you can hear us and see us okay, and yeah, that'd be great. Hey, Lola.
Yep, you're right, Kat. I have a good memory, Kat. I do.
What did you remember?
Well, I knew about Moon was Kat, and I know that she also goes by Looney Moon.
Oh,
I remembered.
And loon is also a moon, right? In French?
Yes, you're right. I thought you were being a silly.
No,
but
I'm not being
right.
silly. I'm giving French lessons to YouTube friends. Loon is moon, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
la loon? Or
I think Loon. Yeah. And what about Lunette and Molly, a girl and her dolly? In the big comfy couch. Hi, everyone. Hello. I was going to say good morning. Oh, my goodness.
Miss Lawson,
Hello, Lola.
welcome.
Miss Lawson and Virginia, hello. Thank you guys for letting us know. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Ultimate Pipe.
Ultimate Pipe.
Oh, we have to say, I believe.
Luna, she said, is Moon.
Oh,
There
right,
you go.
right. I was close enough. Ultimate Pipe one night a few live streams ago actually left a super chat donation, but it was after the stream ended.
Oh, yes,
So-
yes. So we have to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Ultimate
very
Pipe.
much for that super chat, Ultimate. That means a lot to us. Thank you so much. And for the friends coming in, smash the like button. Let's have a like party.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Hey, Zigrid says we pronounced her name right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're pros.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good.
We did it.
Usually we butcher names, but we did it.
We're the name butcherers.
Yeah, so friends, Super Chat is on, and it's how you support the show. It's how you support the channel. It's going to allow us to bring you guys even more of us, if that's something you'd like to see, more of us. You're going to get lots more, and you're going to be able to fund the channel and, buy us a box of cereal or, or a coffee or just help with production costs and all that.
Exactly. So that would be lovely. And thank you all for coming in. And don't forget about like parties. And let us know how you're doing tonight.
And we put up a new banner at the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys could let us know if you can see it, because we're not too technologically savvy. So we think it might be there, but we're not sure.
And my friends, so let us know how you're feeling. And I'm excited because it's going to be Friday tomorrow. And Friday means Saturday's coming. And I am excited. I keep wanting to eat pizza, I think. But
Pizza?
then it changes.
It could change by Saturday. Okay, thank you, friends. Thanks for
Thank you.
Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, so anybody, we often get questions about our social media, so there it is, and we figured we put that banner up to let all the new friends coming into the stream know where they can find us on social media.
Exactly.
So yeah, thanks guys for letting us know. That took a lot of work for us to get that to work. And then also the super chat animation, and also there's a new subscriber animation that you get as well, and your name will pop up on the screen and you'll get to highlight your comment, and that's all fancy new stuff for our channel, and that's what your super chats help with, allowing us to do little upgrades here and there.
Oh, yes, it does. And I just see Miss 123 Lola said, thanks for your video on the face routine. You're beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Lola.
I agree, Lola. She's beautiful.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice pair. Thank you so much. We're glad that you liked that video. We're so glad. We were getting some requests for it, so we thought we'd put that out there and, you know, help anyone that struggles with like skin issues like I do. Cat Green Moon says, saw a health advisor today and lost 3 pounds in 2 weeks. You know, you're saying it's so slow, but that's actually amazing, Kat. And I'm going to call you Green Moon just so everyone knows who we're talking to. 3 pounds in 2 weeks is amazing. That's 1.5 pounds a week. That is really good pace. You know, you don't want to go faster than that because you won't be able to keep it off in the long run.
Yeah, Green Moon, good for you. You actually want to lose it slow. You have a way higher percentage to keep off weight that's lost slowly rather than very quick. Because if it's very quick, that 3 pounds that you lost is probably fat, because most people, they'll be happy. Woohoo, I dropped 10 pounds in a week. If you're dropping weight that fast, it's just water weight anyway. So it doesn't really, long-term dropping water here and there, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? So it's better that you dropped it slower.
And so just, you know, just give yourself a thumbs up and a pat on the back, because that 3 pounds is amazing. And it does seem painfully slow. It was slow to us too, but that is actually a healthy number to lose each week. That's really good. And that to keep it steady, I cut you off, for 2 weeks to lose that amount, that's really good, actually.
The biggest thing, Green Moon, even though it's frustrating and even though it's like painful to have slow progress, you're making progress. And that's the most important thing. And consistency is the next huge thing. You will hit plateaus. You will go slow for a bit and whatever, but just keep at it, because the winners in the end, just like Rocky Balboa, it's not, you know, if you're that skilled or you're very successful right away, it's you'd never quit. Just keep on coming.
Exactly.
Hey, Jasmine.
Hello, Jessica.
Welcome.
She said, Jessica says they had some thunderstorms in Florida too. Oh, goodness. Hopefully you guys are safe down there.
Yeah.
Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Melissa Shirley.
Melissa Shirley, welcome.
Oh, look, we got hearts. Woohoo. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for coming back, old friends, and thanks for coming back, any new friends. I mean, coming in, any new friends.
Yeah, we get like, today for us was bad rain because we don't get like a ton here, but for our area in Ontario, Canada, it was really bad. So I can't imagine Florida would get some pretty nasty storms. Yeah,
for sure. And oh, hey, look, Kat said, Green Moon said 2% body fat down. That's awesome too. So focusing on the body fat, because body fat, you will be physically smaller. Like, yes, losing weight you will too, but body fat actually, in my opinion, is a bit more important to lose, because the number on the scale doesn't always tell you the whole story.
Right, like
body fat does.
We were saying, like, the number on the scale, if you're just looking at strictly weight number, that also could be water, like we said. It could be you losing muscle. So losing body fat is the most important number overall.
Exactly.
And also the muscle weighs twice as much as fat. So, you know, take everything with a grain of salt. And like you said, you're not going to stop and just keep going. And, you know, we're cheering you on.
Exactly. Yeah. And she said Green Moon said she's not stopping. Good for you. Keep going. And you said grain of salt. I like salt. It's good on chips.
Yeah, we're friends that we don't really worry about salt or caffeine. Well, I mean, we don't overdo it, but we don't measure it and we don't restrict it, because we believe it helps with our workouts.
Hey, friends.
Salt, it can be very helpful. Salt is like the best pre-workout you can get.
Yes. We have got 123 Lola said she tried every diet and lost 97 pounds on a low-carb diet years ago and gained it all back and then some. You know, Lola, I know that is difficult, and Kyle and I did the same for years. We would lose a large amount of weight and then we would gain it all back. And, you know, while diets like that do work, like all of those fad diets and low-carb diets, they do work, but because they're just that, they're diets, they're not lifestyle changes, it can be easy to, gain the weight back in the end, in the long term, especially because those kinds of things aren't sustainable. That's why Kyla and I really like talking to you guys about portion control and about not denying yourself anything and about not cutting out food groups. We're only able to do our own version of low carb now because, we've gotten through our emotional eating and all of that stuff. So just keep going, Lola, and you can do it. Whoa! Oh, I never can get... I need to learn this camera thing. There we go.
You get the jazz hands, Virginia.
And the whistle.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Virginia.
Virginia, you dropped a $5 super chat. That helps unbelievably. We're going to go hunt some awesome cereal with that money. We're going to take that. We're going to hunt some cereal, and it's going in the super special mix. Virginia, you rock. That helps us out so much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that so much. Thanks, Virginia. She said, great skincare video, guys. This is the non-judgment channel. Thank you both. We're so glad that you guys are liking it. Thanks for the feedback on that, guys. I'm really glad you're liking it. Those are always like, even though my skin is a lot better now, those are always things that are really embarrassing for me, like sharing about like my acne scars and going on camera without makeup, because like I am more confident now, but I'm still self-conscious about those things. So I'm really glad that it's helping. Stacy also said the same. She just watched the skincare video. She also has PCOS, and it was very helpful.
Zigrid also has PCOS.
Oh, okay. So I'm so glad then that I'm reaching out, because it can be a very tricky thing, especially if you're trying to lose weight when you have it. It is very tricky. So I'm so glad that, it's helping you guys, and it's great to have a community where you can share those kinds of things
and
as well.
Men can't get that, but you've taught me that some women might have it and not even know about it. So like you doing that video is awesome, because I bet you there's a lot of people that might have the symptoms that you had, and maybe they can go ask their doctor like, hey, can I get checked out for this?
And the sad thing is sometimes there aren't many symptoms either, so you wouldn't really know unless you were like trying to get pregnant or something that you have it. So I just wanted to say to Lola, keep it up, Lola. Don't give up. You lost a ton of weight before. It's doable. You can do it again. Kyle and I had to do it a few times before it stuck. So just keep going, Lola, and we're all here for you. Anything that you need. Ultimate pipe!
You get the pipes.
Oh no, mine are covered in here.
Ultimate pipe. You think you got the ultimate pipes? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Look at this.
It's hard to flex when the camera's like reverse. There you go.
Thank you so much, Ultimate Pipe. Here's the whistle. Hey, we didn't do this jazzers.
Ultimate Pipe, you rock. Thank you so much. Dropping that
guys.
$10 super chat. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That helps our channel. That helps everything grow, and you guys are the reason that we're growing so fast.
Yeah.
And actually tonight we're going to announce we hit a milestone on YouTube. Because of you guys and your support, and you're always sharing our videos and supporting us through the super chat, we've hit over 1 million views on our YouTube channel. And this is under a year. May 30th will be our 2-year anniversary on YouTube.
Yep.
And we're like waiting to see, because we're not really number focused people, but when that popped up today that we passed 1 million views on YouTube, we were like, okay, that's a pretty significant number.
Yeah.
We can't even fathom what that number is, right?
And not even past it by 1 or 2 views, but a few hundred views. So that's amazing, guys. Thank you so much.
It's because of you guys.
For all of your support.
You guys have gotten behind us and our information and our humor and our style of videos, and you're really, really supporting us. And we thank you for the super chats and all the likes that you smash on the videos, and all the shares and the comments you always give us. We read every single comment, and we can't get to them all, but that's why live streaming is like the best of both worlds. And we can come hang out with you guys, which is
Exactly.
awesome for us.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for all the congratulations. And Green Moon said, you guys are that good and better. That's so cute. Thank you. And Melissa Shirley said, the people know what they like. Oh, thanks, Melissa.
Thanks, guys.
And look, she gave us so many hearts. Thanks, Melissa. Hey, look, you can make hearts with your fingers. Did you know that? This is for you, Melissa, if you can see it.
That doesn't look like a heart.
It does. Look.
You go like this.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, like this.
You see? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't put all my fingers.
You're going to make a heart with your fingers. You got to do it professional because I invented that. So I'll teach the class on heart making, right?
Yep. Hey, look at Stacy said, woohoo, guys, from Pittsburgh.
Oh, cool.
That is awesome. YINZ. I don't know. Sorry. I'm not good with
We're
those.
not down with the lingo.
No.
The cool kid lingo.
Not down with that. We'll have to get educated.
Ultimate Pipe said he is probably the reason half of those million views might be me. That's funny.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of that.
Thank you so much for the support, Ultimate.
You guys and Ultimate Pipe, that's amazing. And all of you that are in here right now, thank you so much for everything and for all your super chats and all your support and for always coming in on our live chats. We had a couple.
Okay, so we had some carb questions.
Well, I believe that was stemming from the PCOS from up there. I think Stacy had said her gynecologist said to stay away from carbs and to do like an Atkins sort of diet.
Yeah.
Like it totally depends on your body and how you respond. I know for me, like, I know exactly what I can take in now of specific carbs, and like my one cheat day does not bother me, but I do have to work extra hard to get rid of belly fat. It just depends, The
one cheat day for us, because we do everything so strict the rest of the week, it actually helps us. It doesn't negatively affect us. And me and Nicole, like it would be surprising to most people how little carbs we have to eat during the week we're on a cut right now, so it's even lower than normal, but our bodies are so sensitive to carbohydrates. So usually most people that are overweight are carb sensitive. Mm-hmm. If you hold your weight in your midsection,
especially
mostly
with PCOS, who you generally do hold it in your stomach.
You're carb sensitive if you hold your weight in your midsection, or if you have PCOS, you generally are, or if you wake up in the morning and your stomach's flat and not bloated, you're carb sensitive. So we cycle our carbs. We don't recommend eliminating carbs forever completely.
That's
right?
what I was going to say. Especially like just because you have PCOS, the doctor is coming from a point of view of a doctor who's, gone through medical school. Myself personally, I'm coming from having gone through an eating disorder, having gone through emotional eating, having been almost 300 pounds. And I'm saying, yes, some things make you bloated. Certain carbs do bloat you more with PCOS, but I would say don't take them away, period. Limit them, figure out which ones are okay with your system that don't bother you, and, stick to those ones, but never deny yourself. That's what I would say. Just sort of
find your own healthy balance. And
exactly.
me and Nicole have been working to find our exact balance of when we want to cut the exact amount of carbs, and then when we want to build muscle, we have to always be, and as your body ages and changes and your physical activity level changes, that all changes too. So those numbers that meant something a year ago, 10 years ago to you, are now different. So as we age and get older, our carb numbers might lower, or we might build more muscle, and then we can take in a little bit more carbohydrates. So
exactly,
there's so many factors that can change based on your lifestyle, your body. Your goals are the most important thing. So whatever you want to go after in life, or what you want to look like, because let's be honest, we train to look better. That's one of the aspects. It's not the whole thing, but I mean, we all want to, look a little better. So for your goals specifically, whatever those are, that's how you can really pinpoint and figure out how you should be or want to be eating,
Exactly. Yeah. But we would never recommend staying away from a specific food group. thank you again. There's still congratulations coming in, so thank you guys so much. And Stacy said she's the other half of the million views. That's awesome, Stacy. Zigrid said she ended up having surgery for cyst removal in 2012.
Painful.
Yeah, cysts can be really painful. They can burst, and some people do have to get them removed through surgery. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Just know that all of those kinds of, trials and tribulations make you stronger, and PCOS is never going to beat you. That's the one thing I always said. It can give me all the man symptoms it wants, but it's never going to beat me. I'm always going to be feminine no matter how many times it tries to throw more testosterone at me. So just keep going, Zigger. That's amazing. The things that you have gone through, it just makes you a stronger, better person.
Hey, Yins is like you guys or y'all.
Stacy, you gave us an education. Now we know.
Stacy's educating us in the cool kid street lingo.
Yins. So do you say it like that, Stacy? Like, do you say yins? Or is that just something that you type?
We're
know that
learning
all kinds
all
of
of our American friends, you guys are to blame. You got us saying y'all now in our personal lives, and we'll catch ourselves and then start laughing that our friends got us into the y'all. Because in Canada, it's A. Everything's A. So for us to be starting to say y'all, we know where we caught that from. You guys.
Yep. Hey, look at all our friends coming in. Thank you guys so much. We're having a like party. Don't forget to like, and thank you for coming in and supporting us. We have lots of friends watching right now.
Jessica M says, could you guys do a video on your favorite scary movies? That's a great idea. We did one at Christmas for our favorite, well-known and lesser-known holiday movies. So that's a great idea. Around Halloween time, we're going to probably release a video about, because me and Nicole, if anyone doesn't know, we both love scary movies. And if you're not following us on Instagram, you have to, because...
Oh, yeah, because we post some of the movies we watch.
Yeah, if we're watching, we watch maybe 1 or 2 movies a week we get to, if we have the time, but we post them, so you'll get to see some of those. But Jessica, that's a great idea. We're going to film something around in the fall time.
We did. We actually did plan on that, and we plan on maybe doing a little something fun on Instagram around that time with our movies as well. So make sure you guys check it out.
And also, Jessica, our channel wasn't big at the times that we did these, but we did film some short, scary, funny movies. Now, we are planning something for October, something really fun, and we might shoot a little short, scary movie, so you have to stay tuned for that.
You'll have to keep your eye out. Marcy says, congratulations. You deserve all the YouTube love. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, everybody. You guys are helping us, blow up on YouTube, and it's every time we see the comments and how much you guys are liking and the new subscribers, we're just blown away. And then today we looked at the 1 million views, and it just
yeah, it really did. I mean, I looked at the number, but it still doesn't register. It's just like when I look at how many subscribers we have, and it's still, I don't think it hits me like how amazing that is, like how amazing you guys are and how supportive. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you guys are amazing. It just, I never thought, why would I have that many? That's what I think in this thing.
Yeah, I think that too.
So you guys are just amazing with your support. And Marcy, hello to the Daniel.
Yeah, hello guys.
But Daniel, I didn't see Daniel in, so that's why I wanted to say hello to the Daniel.
Yeah.
And I called him the Daniel, not Daniel.
The Daniel. Virginia, you're right. It all does work, and everybody's body's different. Some people thrive on certain ways of eating or training, and other people, it doesn't agree with them. And you're so right. It's about finding what works for you and your specific lifestyle and your life. Yeah.
That's why we're always saying those annoying trial and error words.
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, what works for one person, even if they were at a similar weight and a similar body type, everyone is different. So, what works for one person might not work at all for another person.
Yeah, Green Moon, that is true. She says 10 years ago she lost weight faster, and now at 42 it's tricky. The older we get, like I'm 36, I think.
No,
And
you're 37, silly
I'm
goose.
37?
I don't know. I can't remember.
No, I'm 30. I was born in 81. How old is that?
What? We're cutting, guys, and our brains get
We
a
have-
little foggy
we have
by the end of
foggy-
the week.
Foggy, no carb brain. So excuse us. But yes, when
We
you get
never
older,
know how old we are
No.
either. I forget sometimes.
when you get older, it's trickier. You just got to make, like, you got to be more like a wizard with your choices of when you eat carbs when you get older. You know what I mean? That's what I find. We have to just be more careful with our placement of our
We
carbs.
do, yeah. It's amazing, like, how even, like, if I were to switch out, let's say I swapped out, like, my oatmeal with a banana and it was the same amount of carbs, I would gain weight eating the banana because my body just doesn't handle the sugars coming from the fruit. So it's funny. Everyone's body handles things different, and my body is a lot less forgiving with carbs now than it was before.
Me too. Jill Little says, I love it when you guys say about. I know if I like exaggerate the Canadian accent, Americans hear us say about, but I don't hear that, right?
I don't either. But I think it's like, because I don't think we have an accent.
But we live here,
we do.
and we're,
You know what I mean?
We're surrounded by other Canadians, so we wouldn't know.
So to us, I mean, we don't have an accent, but we
and
do have an accent.
Jasmine loves it, our accent, when you say sorry. I didn't know we had a. We've heard about the about. Like, everyone makes fun of Canadians for the about
and the a.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about the sorry.
Sorry.
See that? Sorry.
Yasina says, I like seeing what scary movies you guys are watching. Horror is the best genre. I would have to agree. Horror is the best.
Although I have, like, a really weird mix because I like love stories and horror movies.
I'm pretty much just scary movies, but there is some good. Nicole's introduced me to a few love stories that are not too bad. You know, I can tolerate a few of them once in a while.
Okay. Stacy said we say it there in Western PA, I believe.
Pennsylvania?
Up there, yeah. I think she was meaning the yins. You say yins, I think.
Oh.
Like you guys or y'all.
Julie, hello.
Hello, Julie.
I love watching you two. You guys are so helpful and keep me focused on my goals. That's so nice. Thank you for the support.
That's awesome, Julie. Thank you so much. Stacy says, what do you do when you have cravings during the week and fight the urges to cheat? We do, like, especially when we're cutting towards the end of the week, like on Thursdays, we generally do start getting some cravings.
You definitely, your sense of smell, any carb that you pass, or like someone's baking, or like you smell something, it's like definitely you're more on notice. Like you definitely have more cravings when you're cutting and you're lower carb.
Some of the things that we do, like diet pop. Right now I'm drinking a diet lemonade. Having that, it feels like a treat to me.
These are
the BCAAs, like branched chain amino acids.
Yeah, I'm just finishing off my BCAAs, so staying hydrated, especially with amino acids, will really, really help you.
And they're flavored, so it makes it feel like you're having something sweet.
And a lot of times we've found that most people say, "Oh yeah, I drink enough," and then you find out how much water they drink, and that you're gonna be extra hungry. Like, basically, you don't need the extra problems when you're already dieting to have more cravings. And if you're dehydrated, you're going to have more cravings. Your body's going to say, okay, you're not giving me liquid. You're not giving me water. So can I have some food, please? Can I have some carbs? So there's a ton of factors that are going to cause you to have cravings or be really hungry. But a lot of them, a
lot of them are up here, like mentally. Allowing yourself a day, like allowing ourselves that cheat day, means that we actually don't have to fight the urge to cheat anymore. Like, yes, when we went to the grocery store today, I start staring at all, like, the chocolate and the chips and everything. But I don't feel like I have to eat it anymore because I know that I'm going to get to eat it on Saturday. But some tips when you're not there yet, because it did take us a long time to get where we are. Chewing gum, sugar-free gum. We eat sugar-free Jell-O with fat-free Cool Whip during the week. Oh, yeah, she's right. Well, you are 36. Thanks, Jessica. We're having brain.
Thanks for telling me how old I am.
We're having issues.
we like when we tell you guys we don't focus on like calorie numbers or macro numbers. We don't focus on numbers for anything. Like we lose track of stuff. So thank you. Because I honestly forgot for a second.
Oh, we do. Like sometimes we'll turn to each other and go, so how long have we been together? How old are we?
Hey, Virginia likes your cereal shark.
I'm so glad. I had a lot of fun being a cereal shark. And I have another little special surprise coming up soon.
But we can't tell the friends.
But you can't tell. That's why it's just called a surprise. You can't tell the friends.
Because we'll give you a hint. It involves cereal.
Yep, but that's it.
That's it. And it's like sort of it's a monster or a villain.
Don't spill the beans anymore.
Okay, I can't.
Kyle always... if you watch the grocery videos, you know he always wants to show the treats first. He is always spilling the beans. Tell him, don't spill the beans. Nope. He's always ruining the surprises. I tell you.
I'm going to get my own eyebrows of doom.
You know what else I do? Okay, this is so silly, but like when I start getting cravings, I can handle it now like I couldn't before, but I do what I call Pinteresting. So I go on Pinterest and I look at all the good food and I save recipes, and it makes me sane. So today I saved some sort of s'mores creation. I saved peanut butter freezer cake. No, peanut butter pie that you put in the freezer.
Oh yeah, and friends, if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see today we got some groceries and we found a Canadian special s'mores ice cream bar. To celebrate Canada's
sandwich. Ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, s'mores ice cream sandwich on a stick, and it's to celebrate Canada's 150th birthday, and you're gonna be seeing that in the upcoming cheat day for sure.
So we've got Green Moon said she forgets too. We're glad we're not the only ones.
Especially now, like that we've lost a lot of weight and we're getting more fit. Like I feel younger. Like when I was 18 and in my early 20s, I felt like I was an old man because I had so many problems.
I looked old too.
I felt lethargic, and like it took me like forever to get out of bed and to get up the stairs. So I felt old, and now it's like reverse. I feel like a young buck.
Yeah, me too. I think it really does make it hard to remember sometimes. It's a good thing we have people that listen.
We got remember. Friends. Our friends got our back.
We have good friends.
They can vouch for us.
Stacy said horror is her favorite. Horror is good. And Yesenia said, of course, Nicole, The Notebook, Titanic, Love Actually. I've seen all of those. The Notebook, oh my goodness. When The Notebook came out, Yesenia, I seen it. And then I went back and seen it again the next day at the theater.
You went back to back.
Yep. Yeah, it was so good, actually, that I had to go back and see it again. And Love Actually is really good, too. Titanic is good, but it's not my favorite. Oh, you want to know what my favorite is, Yesenia? I don't know if you've ever heard of it before. It's from the 80s. It's called The Cutting Edge. It is an ice skating love story.
Not many people have heard of that.
It is the best thing. It is my favorite movie. I know it off by heart. I could probably recite it in my sleep.
And she does recite it often. So, guys, let us know your favorite movie. If it's scary, if it's a love story, let us know your favorite movie in the chat. Let's get a movie chat going.
Okay, so we've got Ms. Lawson said, what does the doctor give you to deal with the PCOS? Is there a natural vitamin or medication? I need to have the birth control pill because I don't get a menstrual cycle without it. So that's all I take. I don't really like taking everything. I control my symptoms the best I can with diet and exercise. But there is a good vitamin out there called chromium, and it does help balance out your blood glucose level and stuff like that. So it helps with your insulin and sugar levels. I did find when I was a bit heavier that helped. Now I don't take it and I don't really notice. I don't miss it. So I don't know if it really did much, but the birth control pill, often doctors do prescribe that for people with PCOS because it does help control their symptoms. If I didn't take that, I think my symptoms would be a lot worse, and I wouldn't have that's because I wouldn't have a cycle. So I wouldn't, my body would basically have too much testosterone.
That's the main thing they prescribe, right? Is birth control. Right?
Yeah, and I think they prescribe, like if you're trying to get pregnant, I believe they prescribe like something called metformin. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that I think helps with fertility. I'm not sure how. That's all I really know about that. Let's see. Wowlindrica. Did I do it?
Wow, Lindrica. Yeah.
Said here in WV, West Virginia.
That might be true. I don't know.
I don't know. Did I do it, or am I totally far away?
Sorry to our American friends. We don't know all the abbreviations for the states, but we're learning because we're starting to say y'all. So the next step is learning all the states.
And she said they pronounce it yun, like hun.
Okay.
Thank you for all the research, all the education.
Marcy says Daniel's working. Okay.
Daniel is working. That's so sad. He gets 1 to 2 random closing shifts. Aw, you're by yourself. I'm glad we can keep you company, Marcy. That's so nice. I'm glad you're multitasking. That's pretty good, actually. Putting the baby to sleep while watching us. That's pretty amazing. Marcy needs a medal for that.
Green Moon says,
good night, baby. Good night, baby. You gotta say, la 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 la.
You can't sing copyrighted songs because YouTube doesn't like that.
No,
they get angry at us.
I made my own. Good night song.
Green Moon says amino acids help you with leg day pain. I think you're asking. Like muscle soreness from working out. Yes. The branch chain amino acids help your muscles recover, so you won't be as sore. And we don't take it now when we're cutting, but when we're bulking, creatine also helps with muscle pain.
Yes.
But amino acids are good because there's no calories. They taste really good. They make water taste good. It's easier to get hydrated because they taste awesome.
And there are a ton of different brands and flavors.
And they really help you with recovery. That's what they're meant to do. And they're meant to, get you through a strenuous workout without losing muscle. Because if you're working out longer than 45 minutes, your body's hormones start to change and you'll start to lose muscle. So the BCAAs during that time period to get you to your next meal is what they're for. And recovery is one of the big things that they're really good at.
Exactly. Hey, friends, don't forget we're having a like party. So keep liking our video. You're just beautiful friends. And Super Chat is on, my friends, if you would like to help support the channel. We've already had some friends seeing the eyebrows of doom. So that would be lovely. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Virginia dropped a super chat and Ultimate Pipe.
Yes, that was amazing. Thank you so much. And look what we've got here. Jasmine said that sugar-free popsicles are 15 calories and help with sugar cravings. That's a really good idea. And Stacy said, I can't wait till you guys put some shirts out. They're coming, Stacy. We've got ideas, and we're just, waiting till we get it all sort of organized.
It's a combination of we have great ideas. We just need the time, and right now time is so crunched, and we need the support. And you guys are showing that you'd like us to have t-shirts. Yep. We have an ebook in the works that we just need the time. The time and support from you guys is really going to allow us to bring out those t-shirts and with the ideas we have. And we're not going to put out crap. Like when we put them out, they're going to be nice. Quality. It's something that we would wear.
Yep.
And they're going to be our personality. They're going to be funny. And when you rock the t-shirts that we have coming out, you're gonna be just a boss, and everybody around you is gonna
be jealous.
Oh my God, that's the best T-shirt I've ever seen.
Yep, we already been doing research and got them, and we're just working on it. Got some ideas.
Yep, and with your super chats, they're gonna be able to come to you a lot faster. And once we get those, I'm never wearing any other shirt.
No, because they're gonna be awesome. Not one day in my life. Okay, we said Ultimate Pipe said. Would you, I'm having a hard time drinking enough water. Also, how important is creatine? Because I copy everything you guys do with that. Ultimate Pipe, just with creatine, we'll start with that. The creatine, if you are lifting weights, creatine is really good for recovery. It also, during your workouts, it helps it helps bring the blood into your muscle. It also helps you stay hydrated. It helps you be less fatigued. It also helps you with a little bit more stamina and strength, so you can sort of rep out those last few reps you might not have been able to get without the creatine.
So Ultimate Pipe, creatine is in your muscles already.
Yeah, your body makes it already.
You can get creatine from red meat.
Yes.
A lot of people can't eat enough red meat because it's hard to digest, and we're included in that. So when we are trying to build muscle, we're not right now, we're trying to cut. So basically, if your goal is to put on some muscle, or, and you're working out very strenuous, creatine it drives more water, and with the water is your nutrients. So creatine allows more water to be driven into the muscle. So creatine drives water and nutrients deep inside the muscle, which helps speed in recovery and allows you to get a little stronger, a few more reps in the gym. Yeah. So that's what creatine's for. If you're trying to lose weight and cutting, you don't need creatine. But if you're trying to build muscle, and your muscles are constantly sore, creatine will really, really help with that.
Yeah.
There might be slight weight gain. That weight gain is just a little bit of extra water, and it's not bloating because it's not water in between the skin and muscle. It's water directly inside the muscle. So if anything, on creatine, you're going to look leaner because your muscles are going to be a little bit more inflated. You'll look leaner. It doesn't bloat you. There's some old myths about creatine, but that's basically what we've found out, and that's trial and error of, a long time, decades of training and playing around with creatine as a supplement.
Yeah.
And if you are going to get creatine, anybody looking into creatine, do not pay more than $20 for a big jug.
Yeah.
Because you don't need it.
We got a friend. Get it in. There we go. Hey, you got two?
Look at it's the dove.
It's a butterfly. It's a butterfly.
Mine's flying. Mine's flying.
Thank you so much, Stacy. We're going to get two whistles.
Stacy, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Stacy.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
That really, really helps.
It really does. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
You guys are amazing. You guys blow our minds every single day. And we can't believe the support that we get from you guys. And that's why we want to do more of the live streams, get more videos to you guys, because you guys are loving it. We're loving it. We get to
We love building this connection with
this
you guys.
community, and we get the live streams help us just connect with you guys even more. And we're always going to do these no matter what, because we always want to give feedback to you and get feedback from you.
Yeah, we love it when you guys give us the feedback, and we love just chatting with you like this, and it feels like we actually know you, and we're starting to remember your names as you're coming in from previous live streams or from comments that you've made. So, we really, really appreciate it, guys. And I didn't get to tell you, Mr. Flexi, that you're a beautiful explainer. You explained that so beautiful
about the creatine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were kind of in the middle of that.
Sometimes you do it so much better than me.
Stacy Bear drops a $20 super chat bomb. That gets one of these.
And I always go the wrong way in the camera.
Stacy, you rock. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And also with the water, guys, I believe Stacy said it was a hard time with water and Ultimate Pipe. If you try the BCAAs, those really help, guys, because they're flavored. So it makes you feel like you're drinking juice or like Crystal Light or something, but it's giving you better benefits as well. It really does help get your water down.
And you know what, guys? If you are considering BCAAs, we know some good brands. We've tried a bunch of them, and you guys know we're completely... there's no filter between us and you guys. So if we were sponsored by someone, we would tell you. You would know it because we'd be telling you all the time. And we're not. We say no. We get emails every single day. We got 3 emails today from companies that were shady, and we're not going to mention that to you guys because we don't believe in the companies. But we're not sponsored, but Amino Core BCAAs are very, very good.
They're really good, and they're not weak because I put 1 scoop into 4 bottles of water, and I mean, it's not as strong as if you only use 2 bottles, but it's still, the flavor is still good for me.
Another good one we just tried. What is that?
It's called Scivation, I believe. Scivation Extend BCAAs.
Yeah.
And we're drinking the strawberry
kiwi.
Strawberry kiwi right now. And Revolution is also another really good brand. The only thing with Revolution is that it is a little bit weak, so you need to do 2 scoops. So we always put 2 scoops in when we are drinking them. But the good thing about BCAAs is there's no calories, there's no carbs, there's no sugar, no fat. So it's all right if you use 2
And so,
scoops.
friends, the most widely available one that we take, probably that you would get in the States or the UK or Europe or Canada, wherever you are, Amino Core BCAAs. All the flavors we tried rock, and they're very good ingredients, and they're very tasty, and like Nicole said, very strong. Like, they're not weak.
Yeah, they're really good.
You can mix, you know, we fill up our big jugs and we sip on it all day. When we're doing intense muscle building training, we take it in during our workout, but when we're cutting, we sip on it all day.
Yeah. So Julie said, would you recommend a cheat day in the beginning of your diet? I would. Lisa, you're here. Hello, Lisa. Oh goodness, one day I'm gonna get it. Hey, look at you, got like aloha hands.
Lisa,
thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Lisa Vickroy drops the perfect 10.
Thank you, Lisa. That's amazing. You're just such a lovely soul.
Thank you so much, Lisa. That means a lot to us.
I'm gonna whistle now.
I beat you to it.
But mine bugs my eyes out better than yours.
No one has buggy eyes like Nicole. Lisa, you know that. All the friends, you know that.
And then you get these, like... the eyebrows of doom, you know? Yeah.
All right, we're heading into weird time, apparently. It's weird o'clock.
Okay, so Julie said, would you recommend a cheat day in the beginning of your diet? I would not recommend a cheat day to anyone, like a full day, unless... if you have emotional eating, you have recovered or healed from it. I would recommend never denying yourself and to allow yourself treats in the very beginning. It took us a couple of years to work our way up to a cheat day. We started with just treats several times a week, then a cheat meal. And this is only our 2nd year doing a full cheat day. And this is our 5th year in our fitness journey. So you need to work your way up to a cheat day because it's very difficult for a lot of people to get their heads around allowing themselves to eat, food that people label junk all day. And a lot of people feel guilty from it, and then that will cause them to sort of binge for the next week or so. It throws them completely off. So you really have to be prepared for that and know mentally that you can handle it, because we can bounce right back the next day after our cheat day. If you don't think you can, then you're not ready for a cheat day. You got to kind of work your way up.
And it all depends on your goals too. Like, it's very hard to if your diet and your exercise is not consistent during the week, you won't be able to burn it off. Like, we're cutting about 1 to 1.5, 2% body fat every week, still having a cheat day. So we're busting our
when we
butts
want to.
When we want to cut. And like, we don't do it extended because you can't.
You'll just hit a plateau, or you just can't physically do it.
A month, 3-4 weeks, we'll cut hard, and we're still losing. And people always ask us about the cheat days. Oh, you guys must be just maintaining. Well, we're cutting.
No, we can lose weight. I can eat a full cheat day and lose weight the next week. It just depends.
That took like a long time to be able to figure out for our bodies
how to do that.
Yeah.
We have figured out how to builds muscle, how to maintain, and how to drop body fat if and when we want to. And because it's not good to do something. Thanks for showing your t-shirt. It sure is a good one. We don't do any one of those for a long period of time just because it doesn't work. You do have to switch it up. Hello, Melissa Noonan.
Hey, Noonan.
Noonan's here.
Miss Noonan.
Noonan.
Hello.
I love to say your name, Melissa Noonan.
You know what? Green Moon, nothing helps leg day pain. That's the worst pain in your life. But with proper, amino acids help a little bit, but you're still going to be sore as all get up. But.
Yeah, you just kind of have to go, okay, it's painful, but it means that your legs are going to be the most beautiful, shapeliest legs ever.
Hey, Yesenia knows cutting edge.
She does. Look, she even knows about DB Sweeney. Oh, yeah.
I thought when I met Nicole and she told me about cutting edge and DB Sweeney, I said, you're literally the only person on the planet that knows what that is or who that is. And no, you're not. You have You have a friend in Yesenia.
Yesenia knows about it. Woohoo, Yesenia. This is my high five to you.
Oh, we got some other movies. Cool. Oh, Lost Boys is
That's
awesome.
a good one. Melissa, I'm going to call you Noonan.
Miss Noonan, I'm going to call you.
Because I love it. Noonan, I love it too.
Noonan, Lost Boys is a classic. We love Lost Boys. That song, I forget the song, Cry Little Sister or something, I think it's called, at the beginning of the movie. Like, I could listen to that song for like days straight. I love it. Virginia Sullivan, No Way Out with Owen Wilson. Have we seen that?
It sounds really familiar, but I can't.
Is that Virginia? Is that a new Owen Wilson movie or an old one? I can't remember.
Can't place it.
Oh, Melissa Shirley, Breakfast Club is the best.
Oh, yes. You know what's really sad is I only recently discovered Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I showed Nicole Breakfast Club and she loved it. She had missed that for some reason. Like,
I have no idea why I missed that. I was so ashamed of myself for missing it. But I'm glad I know about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Johnny Depp, he's a really good actor. Yes, he is.
Breakfast Club's awesome.
Wow, Lindrika said, we did it.
What?
It's West Virginia. We did it.
Oh,
we
yeah.
read it right.
High five.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Smarter than I thought.
Pretty good for two Canucks that have never been there. We want to go down south sometime.
Yeah, we do. Hey, Noonan said she was on metformin when she was much heavier, and it's actually a diabetic medication. Okay. But it really helps with a lot of PCOS symptoms, including insulin resistant.
That's good to know. Green Moon says, why do you like leg day the best? You must be crazy to like leg day. I hate leg day.
You know
why?
It.
You know why I hate it? Because I choose to do more upper body, like arms and stuff. And some weeks I'll be like, hey, I'm going to be tough and I'm going to jump into Nicole's leg workout and she'll just put me through the absolute hell, like pain, the ringer, and then I won't be able to walk for like 4 days. And I'm like, forget legs. This one likes them.
Okay. Here's the reason, Green Moon, because, all my life, I hated my lower half. Well, I didn't like really any parts of my body, but my legs, I was so embarrassed of them. And I never thought that I could do anything about them. Like, even when I was smaller, I still hated my legs. They're always naturally big. So then one day, it just dawned on me, well, if they're big, why don't I just make them the best big legs that I have? And so then I just started putting myself through the ringer. On leg days, I even upped it to 2 times a week. And my legs, they're still big, but now they're shapely. And I never thought I would ever like my legs. So that's why I like leg day the best, because it's produced results I never thought I could get in a million years.
Nicole's getting some lump action on the quads and the glutes. Yeah, your calves, actually, you had a really tough time with your calves, and you're really actually shaping them up.
It took forever, though. I had to train calves every day for 2 months just to see results. What else do we got? Danielle! Hello, Danielle! Virginia said...
Oh, I didn't know that.
trouble getting your water in, try drinking from a straw. Oh.
A lot of people love drinking from a straw. Like my grandma wouldn't drink anything without a straw.
You know, I used to love it when I was little. Crazy straws, any straw, the bendy straws. So it will bypass your palate and you can drink more. I didn't know that. That's a cool tip, Virginia. Thank you. Marcy said you'd be surprised at what I can do at one time. Her oldest is 4, middle is 2, and the baby is 1. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you would learn. You're like a magician and a wizard, Marcy. Let's see. Gotta buy Hank something cool. We will. I was actually just thinking of getting them some treats because I gave him one of his favorite chewers today, and they were getting a little low. So there we go.
Yeah, I'll tell him. We like those little like teeth cleaning chewers.
Yeah, there's a milk bone dental bones. I
so
think
we'll pick
called.
up some of those, Stacy. That's a great idea. Hank's gonna get a nice present from Stacy.
Yes, he will be so appreciative.
And when we give him the next bone that we're gonna pick out from you, we're gonna say it's from Stacy Bear.
Yes,
and he'll stare at us and go, "Just give me the dang bone."
But he'll appreciate it in here, in the heart.
In here.
In the heart. Danielle said, Kyle, when Nicole whistles, you should blow her mind and whistle for her.
That's a great idea, Danielle.
That is a good idea, actually.
They're writing our jokes for us now.
Oh my goodness, what are we going to be useless?
No, we got friends that are going to be our ghostwriters, but we'll give credit to Danielle.
Yeah, there we go, Danielle. She's on the ball.
I can't do that whistle, but I can do the normal whistle, so you might see that coming.
I can do.
Yeah.
It doesn't, no sound comes out. Hello, Lisa. Hello. She is super lovely. You are lovely. and I'm sorry, I said hi already, but I had to say hello again. And Lola said, when I grow up, I want to be just like you.
That's scary.
Yeah, a little scary. Jeremy, hello. You guys nailed it on the dot. Took me 2 years to move up to a cheat meal, but everybody's body reacts different. Yep, you're totally right.
Hey, Jeremy, welcome.
It really does. You really have to know yourself well to give yourself a cheat day or a cheat meal, because it is, especially if you have emotional eating, it really plays tricks with your mind. It makes you feel guilty. Especially if you label food a lot. So that's awesome, Jeremy, that you eventually were able to give yourself that. And everybody will be able to. You just have to really be honest with if you're ready or not, because if you try it and you're not, it could set you back. So you just got to go slow. Just never deny yourself, no matter which stage you're at. Just don't ever say no treats.
Yep, because you never know. At different stages in your life, things affect you different. And sometimes as humans, we get real stubborn and we say, okay, I tried this. And you write it off quickly. And then, years could pass by and you have bad memories or whatever about something that you tried, a workout or a way of eating or whatever. And you're like, nah, I did that. Doesn't work. Things can change in life. Our bodies can change. Me and Nicole are living proof of that. We've completely reshaped. We lost the weight and now we're reshaping that body too. So
exactly.
Yeah. So guys, we're probably going to do another 5 minutes.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
So if you haven't yet, please smash the like button.
Yep, like
for
party.
the last 5 minutes. We're having a like spike party. Smash the like button. And if you would like to support and fund the channel and buy Hank a bone or buy us a box of cereal, please consider super chatting. It would really, really, really help us out.
Thank you, the friend and my friend.
Noonan says, yeah, Japanese horror. They make some weird horror movies. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some weird ones out there, like
we like them. Old Boy, and like they make real weird.
But they're good.
We like weird. We're weird, so we like weird.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few that we've seen that are like weird but really good.
Wow, Lindrika says, I love the guy playing the sax in the purple pants and Lost Boys. He makes me happy. Yeah, it's those little moments in movies where it's like you notice something or like something weird that really make it for you. Me and Nicole love cheesy horror movies because we can laugh. Like, we laugh at all scary movies, but especially the cheesy ones, especially the unintentionally funny scary movies.
Those are the best ones. The ones where they were trying to be serious, but it's so bad you have to laugh.
Hey, Sandra.
Hello, Sandra. Yesenia says she has a cheat meal once a week and always gets knocked out by a carb coma. Does this happen to you guys? I think it did more so in the very beginning. Now we really listen to our bodies, and if, I eat some chips and I start feeling full, then I can put the bag away and be done. But in the very beginning, it was hard to get used to, especially after not eating those kinds of foods for so long. I think it just depends. Everyone's body sort of handles it different. I know exactly what I can handle now, so I stick within that range.
Also, Yesenia, we've kind of had to reawaken our metabolism over the last couple of years because we killed it for so many years, overeating and not eating for 12 hours straight and then binge eating. That really murdered our metabolism. So as we get more fit and more muscle, we find our body just sucks up the carbs, and they're gone. Like 20 minutes, half an hour later, they're gone. And most cheat days, I can't get enough. But you do feel it, like on Thanksgiving or something, when you eat more than you normally would, you get sleepy. You get a little sleepy, but we do know what you're talking about, and the effects get less as you keep going on, right?
And like Kyle said, as your metabolism sort of starts amping up, it does. There is a difference, but there is always it's different food. So sometimes I get heartburn if I eat something too spicy late at night, and I never had that before, but my body also doesn't it's not used to taking that kind of food in anymore.
Hey. Jeremy says, what's leg day? That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what that is.
And Green Moon said she's sold. So I believe I did do a leg day video a while ago, and we do have plans to do
we're going to do
another update one. Yeah.
Like your top 5 favorite.
Like some of my favorite leg and leg day and butt glute moves. Yeah. So it will be coming soon, Miss Green Moon.
Hey, Sarah says, I just found your channel this past week. Love your humor and all the great information you share.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, Sarah.
Welcome, Sarah.
You're now a super friend.
Yeah. Hey, that's a cool tongue twister. Say what, Sarah?
Say what, Sarah?
Say what, Sarah?
That's an easy one.
Say what, Sarah?
Okay, Julie has one more question. My boyfriend isn't on a diet, and it's hard to get him to eat the things I do. I really don't like cooking all separate meals. Any suggestions? Basically, he's a grown boy, I think. Well, he might be. But we found with people around us, like me and Nicole are lucky that way. We've had each other as a support system, and we found when we're on the same page, that's when we move ahead the fastest. But you can't force someone to eat something. And you can't force them to work out. You can't force them to think like you or be like you. The biggest thing you can do is be a positive inspiration for him. Because, Julie, if he sees you changing your life and he sees you really serious about it this time, and it's making you happy and non-judgmental and more positive, and you're getting results, he's going to want to keep up with you.
Yeah, and I mean, you could try maybe if there's something common that you guys do like maybe there's a type of salad, or maybe you're making potatoes or something that he will eat too. Maybe he could make something that you'll both eat, then you can make the things that only you will eat, or like you can share it. Okay, you don't want to eat all of the things that I'm eating, but what will you eat? And then or you prep those, and then he preps the things he doesn't want to eat.
Yeah, or if you make roast some chicken and eat it clean, eat it without anything on it, and then drench his in barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's another good idea.
Then you cook one meal, and he can have it where it doesn't taste like diet food, and you can have yours. So there's always ways around that, right?
Yeah. The other thing is, you could do tacos and eat yours in a lettuce wrap, and then he could eat his with the normal shells.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle's got a great idea there, because you could do so many things. You could do lettuce wrap burgers. You could do a lot of lettuce wrap things while your boyfriend eats like the carbs with them, or whatever, depending on what diet you're doing or what you guys are eating. Okay, so you want to do like answer one more, and then
yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do Marcy's question will be last, and then that'll be it for the stream.
Okay, so Marcy said, when you guys said, okay, this is it, did you still slip up with your exercise? We've been going since December, and we just got so busy this month. We haven't been exercising. We're maintaining now, no gain. So I don't think when we said this is it, we knew if we didn't move our bodies every day that one of us was going to die.
Me and Nicole were in like life-threatening health situation.
So we knew we couldn't.
And also, we didn't slip because we went in stages. So
yeah, we
when
went
we started,
very slow.
We promised a 5-minute walk a day. So there was no slipping. Like, we're not going to do a 2-minute walk. Like, you know what I mean?
We just moved every day.
It was just progression. Like, we started really small so that we wouldn't, because before, when we were failing all the time, we would say, okay, we're going from no exercise and no dieting to on Monday morning, we're going to like run a marathon and go lift weights and all that. That's when we would slip up. So basically our advice is just keep your expectations low, and you're active. I mean, you guys are running around chasing your kids.
That's what I was going to say.
So
I wouldn't feel too guilty because you're multitasking with 3 kids under 4 and under.
And that's why me and Nicole preach so much about getting rid of labels, because it's all activity. It's all exercise. It's all, you're still gaining knowledge. You're still moving forward. So just focus on, progression and not perfection is what we always say, right?
And we may not have slipped with exercise, but exercise was one of those things that we never really had a problem doing. But food was very difficult.
Food was difficult.
We slipped. We would binge. We would sneak food. We would fall back, fall off track. And that happened over and over until the last couple of years, until we started really getting rid of the guilt surrounding food. So we did slip with the food, but the exercise, we didn't, just because we never really struggled with, we always liked exercise.
Yeah. So guys, that'll be it for the stream. We want to thank you all for coming in.
Thank you so much.
All our friends get a high five.
Look what I did. I did that.
I was silly.
You get a high five and a high kiss and a big hug from both of us. We love you all. You guys all have a good night. And we have a special thank you to all our super chatters. Virginia,
thank you, my friends.
Virginia, Ultimate Pipe, Stacy Bear, and Lisa Vickroy.
The lovely Lisa. Look at that. It even just goes together.
The lovely Lisa.
The lovely Lisa.
Everybody have a great night and a great sleep, and have a great long weekend. If you're in the States, we celebrated our long weekend last weekend. But we love you all, guys. Thank you for the support.
Have a great nani, my friends.
Peace out, homeboys and homegirls.
Peace out.